Once upon a time, in a quiet neighborhood, nestled a block of 6 charming 2-bedroom flats. A woman named Susan moved into one of them, managed by my company and overseen by Arthur, the dutiful caretaker. This is the tale of Susan, the tenant who danced to her own rhythm. After settling in, Susan, without any written consent, decided to make some alterations to the property. She was well aware that such actions required the landlord's permission, yet she chose her own path. The years rolled on, and Susan's life took a turn. Separated from her husband, she was unable to keep up with the rent. The advice to find a more affordable place fell on deaf ears. Susan held onto the apartment with a firm grip. As the rental debt piled up, the landlord opted for a stern approach, cutting off her electricity. Susan promised to pay for 6 months and vacate the apartment at the end of this period. She fulfilled her promise of payment, wrote the letter of vacation, and her electricity was restored. However, when the 6 months elapsed, Susan began a secretive midnight exodus, moving out her belongings in bits. When I reached out to her after a month of this slow departure, she dismissed my concerns. She insisted it was none of my business, even though she was now a month overdue. The situation took a dramatic turn when Susan reported to the police, alleging harassment and denying any debt to the landlord. I was invited by the police, but I chose to decline, stating it was a tenancy matter and required a written invitation. The police suggested we take the issue to court if we believed Susan was in debt, but it wasn't just about the money. It was about the alterations she had made to the apartment without consent, and her refusal to restore it to its original condition. She claimed that Arthur, the former caretaker, had given her approval, but there was no written consent to back her claim. In the midst of all these, I couldn't help but wonder, would you have done something different to avoid legal proceedings against Susan? Or what advice would you give me at this point? Share your insights in the comments section below. In summary, this tale underscores the complexities of property management, the importance of clear communication, and the need for strict adherence to tenancy agreements. It serves as a reminder that every action has consequences, and that mutual respect and understanding are key in maintaining harmonious landlord-tenant relationships.